Assalamu alaikum, you're watching the Haider Rifaat show and I'm your host Haider Rifaat. Today I'm here in NUST, Islamabad, and I'm going to ask different students what's their viewpoint on rote learning and whether it should be or should not be a part of our curriculum. Do you think rote learning should be a part of the curriculum or not, and why?
No, I don't think rote learning should be part of the curriculum or even encouraged in any way, because I think it's very important to establish critical thinking skills in children, because that's what's really going to help afterwards. You're not, आपको information मिल सकती है, but to form your own opinion on it, to form your own informed opinion on it, I think that's what's really important, and that I think is the true essence of education, is the ability to critically think.
Ratifying isn't a concept which should be in our curriculum. To understand, education is basically just understanding what you're learning.
One of the major things today we encounter is basically the difference between rote learning and the new conceptual way of understanding things and how it's actually been a part of our academics. So what I've experienced personally, and this is a personal experience very recently actually, I had to give my med school entry test, and being an O-level, A-level student, I found it extremely challenging because when I had to give my entry tests, it was mainly rote learning, and it's not that because I wasn't part of the local system, the metric and FSC, but I found it very difficult because I just think it's much more easier when there are concepts involved. It's much more, there's a lot of structure in your learning, and I actually think there's a lot more of an outcome in your learning. Like, I can go home and know that it actually made a difference in my life and I actually got something rather than just a plain degree. So I really hope people do pay attention to this, because it is something that I experienced and it wasn't good, and I'm actually glad that somebody's actually brought it up, because it really does create a lot of issues, especially with the whole A-level and FSC and metric wala jo there's this difference. So I just feel like a lot more attention needs to be paid to our educational systems like that. So I really hope the authorities look to this matter, because it is the need of the hour right now.
I think yes, because it, kind of helps the students who cannot actually grasp the concept too fast. We can just, memorize the stuff before the exam, not to, go too much deep down into the syllabus.
मेरे ख्याल से rote learning basically रटाबाजी जो है, it's not the best way of learning, because obviously जब आप सीख सकते हो तो आपको सीखना चाहिए, लेकिन desperate times call for desperate measures. So when you don't know anything and you have an exam in 15 minutes, आप रटा लगाते हैं.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Aimul Haseen. So the topic under discussion is rote learning. My opinion about rote learning basically is that in some areas it's required, considering that there's a few rules. For instance, in statistics you cannot change them. That's required. But rote learning does not help you get the concepts right, and there's no point of running after grades. The main aim of the education is not really fulfilled. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
Even though मैं अभी खुद भी रटा लगा रहा हूँ, but I completely disapprove of this. It's the worst way to learn. कोई conceptual thinking नहीं है, कोई approach नहीं है आपकी सही, आपको पता ही नहीं है आप कर क्या रहे हो, लेकिन आप लिख रहे हो. क्या लिख रहे हो? पता है तो मुझे लिख क्या रहे हो. मुझे तो, लेकिन इसमें सिर्फ हमारी गलती नहीं है, इसमें हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम की गलती है, इसमें हमारी इस यूनिवर्सिटी की गलती है, हमारे हर चीज़ की गलती है. मैं अपने आप पे ब्लेम नहीं डालना चाहता, मेरी गलती नहीं है.
Cramp at things when you actually know what they mean. आप रट्टा तब तक नहीं मार सकते जब तक आपको किसी चीज़ का कॉन्सेप्ट ही ना समझ आए. और अगर आपने इसका रट्टा मार लिया कि बार बार एक चीज़ को पढ़ के याद कर लिए, that's the way you're cramping at things, so eventually आप भूल जाएंगे before you put them in this.
So in my opinion, ratta is inevitable. It's not a good thing. ये अच्छी चीज़ नहीं है कि आप cram करके अपने एग्जाम्स को प्रोसेस करते हैं, but in our present system of education, especially in this good university, it is inevitable. आप इसके बगैर अपने एग्जाम के कोर्स नहीं कर सकते.
रट्टा मारना यार, it's common. रट्टा मारना चलता है, रट्टा मारना.
تو یونیورسٹی میں آ کے لوگ سمجھتے ہیں کہ رٹا از امپورٹنٹ. رٹا از ناٹ امپورٹنٹ کیونکہ آپ کو کانسیپٹس لینا چاہیے, بٹ ان ریالٹی یہاں پہ بھی ایف ایس سی والا رول چلتا ہے رٹے کے پھر آپ گریڈ نہیں لے سکتے. تو آئی تھنک دس نیڈس ٹو بی چینج.
میں حسنان حسین. رٹا میرے لحاظ سے بہت زیادہ ضروری نہیں ہے, تو کلچر کا حصہ ہے, اس لیے ہم سب کنفارم کرتے ہیں. اور اسی کے ساتھ ساتھ بعض دفعہ یہ ہے کہ کریٹیو لرننگ کے اندر پاکستان کے اندر یہ اب آ چکا ہے رٹے کا ایک کلچر سا, بٹ اسے ہٹانا آئی تھنک بہت ضروری ہے, کیونکہ کریٹیو لرننگ ہوگی اور پریکٹیکلی ہم اپنے آپ کو اپلائی نہیں کر سکتے. تو اس لیے اٹ از بیسٹ کہ وی ڈو دی ایگزیکٹ آپوزٹ.